Soapy friends, how are you doing? I just felt like I needed to check on you. Maybe I need you to check on me. I wanted to let you know if you placed an order during our no shipping, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. My kitchen table was full of boxes. I wish I had taken a picture of it now. I should have. JR and I just stood there looking at all of these boxes of soap going out, feeling so thankful and blessed for you. Oh, wow. That was wonderful. That was wonderful. So you should receive your box. Today is Wednesday. I haven't been real good at keeping up with what day it is. Today is Wednesday, April 1st. So you should have your shipment today, hopefully tomorrow. It'll be soon. So thank you so very much. And you know what? I don't even know how long I'm going to talk. I brought my cup of hot tea in, and I just wanted to check on you to see how you're doing. And because I had a surreal moment yesterday. Let me just tell you. Our soap company is our side hustle, and we love it. We have met the greatest people. Oh my gosh, the greatest people, and we have a vendor family that that was a bonus. We didn't think about the benefit of that, so it's kind of opened up a whole nother world for us, and we love it. But it's our side hustle, and I got the phone call yesterday that I'm furloughed. Yeah, Sherry, you're not fired, you're furloughed, so that I could apply for Texas Workforce Commission unemployment. Gosh, I mean, seeing my name on my unemployment application, of course, after 12 hours of trying to get through to them, right? My friend said, okay, that was she was out of her mind. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not alone, because it took me forever to get on. So, hey, Kim, thank you. Everything, thanks. Glad to see you guys, too. Oh, that was something. My name on an unemployment application. Wow. Okay. So, I know I'm in good company, because I know a lot of you are in the same situation, and wow, what a different world we woke up in, and we don't know when it's going to be okay again. I have a friend who, I read a text this morning, and her little girl is like, enough of this staying at home, this isn't fun anymore. She misses her friends, and oh, that's hard. That's hard for little people. My heart just goes, that's like, I want to fix everybody. I want to fix every situation, and I can't. But we all can together. We'll get through it. It'll be something different on the other side. So I want to encourage you. And did you see the post on Facebook? It was going around. It made me so teary-eyed. It was people in a parking lot, and they had their hazard lights on, and they were flashing their headlights, and they were playing worship music, and they were praying for the people in the hospital. Okay, that was that was a moment. I got so emotional watching that. The reality of what we're living through. It's like, oh man, this hurts. Oh, this is hard. But let's not get caught up in overwhelm, and no, just hang on. I mean, if fellow Houstonians will know, if you don't like today, hang on. Tomorrow's going to be different. You know, the weather always changes. It's going to be different. And then I thought, okay, well, what's the bright side of this? Hey, the bright side for me is I am working full time for you now. I am going to make loads of soap. That's my plan. And but I thought, you know, the people that, what if they wanted to start their own business? What you can turn your talent. Steve Harvey says, whatever you do best with the least amount of effort, that's your gift. You don't have to take a test to find out what your gift is. That's your gift. If your gift is baking cookies, then you bake cookies. Or whatever you do good, you do that. So, yeah, now's the time a lot of people can explore that. And one thing that I'm thankful for is the generation that's being shaped right now, the moms and dads that are at home with their children. Wow, it honestly gives me a lot of faith in the next generation, that they're not going to be entitled or self-indulgent. They're going to be strong people, because look at what they had to endure. Nobody's going to forget this. And man, we've lived through some stuff. We had within 2 years, we had 2 500-year floods. We have lived through some history already. So, interesting times that we live in. So anyway, I just want to encourage you and encourage myself, I guess, too. I wanted to connect with my soapy friends and thank you, because you're a blessing. And on the blessing chart, you just went whoop, way up at the top. Thank you. Thank you ever so much. A friend of mine said, she goes, I am not buying soap from the grocery store because I don't know what they put in that. I'm like, thank you. I'll tell you what I put in my soap. Yeah, good stuff. It is important what you use. It is important. Your skin is your largest organ. So, but I wasn't going to sit here and talk about soap. I was going to sit here and talk about the world we live in and the bright side of it. So there is a bright side. I wanted to let you know too, my business coach is Jennifer Allwood. If you have never heard of her, just go listen. She's amazing. She is she has a podcast, the Jennifer Allwood Show. She's on Facebook. She's on Instagram. She has written a book, and I think the book is divinely timed. She, of course, is very disappointed because she had a 12-city book tour that was going out and has been canceled, of course. But her book is The Fear Is Not the Boss of You. Wow. Fear is not the boss of you. That is incredibly timely now, whether she does a 12-city book tour or not. It is available on Amazon this Tuesday, and I think it's only less than, I don't know, $15 or something. You can listen to the first chapter of it. She has, I know on Instagram, if you can go back on Instagram and watch her reading the first chapter with her family, it's precious. It's precious. You get to see into her world, and you'll just connect with her right away. So, Fear Is Not the Boss of You comes out Tuesday, but you can watch her read the first chapter. I know it's on Instagram. It may be on her Facebook too. So, but go look her up. And then see, somebody else could be at home writing a book, changing the world, making an invention, and I don't know. I'm going to make soap. That's what I'm going to make today. So, And today, y'all, I know what day it is. It's April Fool's. But don't be mean. The reason I know it's April 1st, oh my goodness, because when I got up this morning and opened the refrigerator because I wanted to warm up a cup of hot tea, there's a note on the refrigerator from JR, and it said, "Happy April Fools, I'm a fool for you." And I was like, "Aw, that's sweet. That wasn't a mean April Fool's." So be careful with your April Fool's joke. Like, don't be telling people you got corona. You be nice. You do a nice April Fool's this year. Oh my goodness, I'm looking at, I'm trying to talk to you and not be distracted, but I'm seeing the people come up. Elaine and Jonathan, my JoJo watching, and Samantha. Wow, great, Samantha. Thank you so much. That reminds me too, and I've got the soap, Hot Rod. That is the soap that I made for my brother. His name is Rod, and he's a race car driver. Isn't that appropriate? Talk about predestination. He has painted his car. He said it's the prettiest paint job that he's ever had, and he wants to get that car dirty so bad he can't stand it. So I'm going to post a picture on our Facebook page of Rod's new car, and he also has t-shirts. So if you want to get a bar of Hot Rod soap and a t-shirt, you just give me a private message and I'll give you a hookup for that. But he's selling his shirts too. It's Craddock Motorsports. So that's fun. That's fun. Oh, you people are so nice. Oh my gosh, hi. Thank you. Oh, you make my heart happy. Oh, let me tell you. I feel like, yeah, we're like everybody's doing the same thing at the same time. We're all in this together. So, wow. I don't know. It's, what a world, really? What a world we live in. But what a great God we serve, too. Couldn't do it without him. Man, if you didn't have faith, because faith is living by what you know, not what you see. So a lot of us are just going to have to live by what we know, not what we see. Don't watch too much news. Don't be caught up in overwhelm. So, and soap yourself happy. Let me tell you before I let you go, I'm going to tell you a quick story about why we're Soap Yourself Happy, because I think we have a lot of new people following us lately and they might not know. But remember, we were all doing the same thing at the same time several years ago when we evacuated for Hurricane, what was it? Hurricane Rita. And 33 hours from, at that time we lived in Deer Park. From Deer Park to Nacogdoches, 33 hours. 27 of those hours were from Deer Park to Livingston. And we're such a big family. We had 2 vehicles, a dog, a cat, our grandson. Oh my goodness, it was a trip. Man, it was a trip. And we ran out of gas and food and cell phone service, and I think a little before Livingston. And so there was a grocery store that was open. They told us they had gas, but the governor had shut all the pumps. So they had gas under the ground, but nobody could get to it. Everybody was running out of gas. So we stopped at, I think it was the Brookshires, and we went in to let the kids get something to eat, and we found a plug in the wall, and wherever we found a plug, we just plugged our phones in and sat there for our phones to recharge. In the meantime, my aunt, my Thea Yoli, She and her family went to the neighbors and they siphoned gas out of boats and ATVs. Oh my gosh, I get goosebumps telling you about it. They came up with gas, enough gas for 2 vehicles, and one's a truck. And they met us in the parking lot because Tammy knew all the back roads. And they filled us up with gas, gave us snacks. And if you know Matia Yoli, she had 2-liter bottles of water and soap and wash rags. And she said we were all going to feel better if we were clean. And I'm like, you better believe we did. She said the baby needed to be clean first because he would sleep better if he had bathed. So on the back of the truck, she pours out water and soap and a wash rag and bathes the baby, and we all freshen up. And you know what? We didn't know what lied before us. We didn't know how many more hours we had to reach our destination, if we were going to run out of food and gas again. People were crazy. I mean, really, people were not nice. And that was a horrific time, being on the freeway. And the kids, for months after that, the kids are like, we cannot go to a drive-through because you start and stop and start and stop. And they just had flashbacks. They couldn't handle it. So anyway, that's where our Soap Yourself Happy story comes from. It comes from Matia Yoli. You know, when things just aren't going good and you don't feel good and you're in a bad place, go get clean. You'll feel better. You feel better when you're clean. So that's what we're here to do. I have an idea. I'm working on my idea. This is my project today. I don't know if I'll have it ready for you tomorrow, but when I do have it ready, I'm going to pop back on and show you. It is, I'm going to do a This Little Piggy Stayed Home soap. And I know how I'm going to do the house. I'm working on how I'm going to make the pig. Like, make him look like a real pig. He might look like a funny pig. But anyway, he'll be the little piggy that stayed home. So if you are staying home, oh, God bless you. And if you are an essential person, you are so important, deemed by the governor of this great state that you can go to work. Well, God bless you even more. And thank you. If you are staying home or if you are essential, just thank you for what you do, and let's all agree to pray, to support each other through this, and we'll make it. We'll make it. Hey, we'll all make it clean. I love you, Soapy friends. You just don't know. You just don't know how much I love you, and thank you so much. You're awesome people. Have a great day. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. And stop it. Okay, I'm really leaving now. Bye. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.